so I can skip to the end and pretend that I spent my best life living a dream. I'll travel land and sea to keep you next to me. You hold the ocean in your hands and it's pulling me into a reality. Don't play your symphony loud on my shin, break the sails, your royal atmosphere. I want to celebrate with you. Want to celebrate with you. Want to celebrate with you. I want to celebrate with you. Want to celebrate with you. Want to celebrate into a fantasy under a tequila sunrise with you. Into reality, because I like the way that you take this feeling that I'm breathing in. The sun rises, but my mind still dives into fog. Time's ticking, your pulse is quickening. The city is calling, asking for you to come and swipe your life away. Time will come for a better day. Feel the future, it's wanted like the soup of the day. Pass me the recipe. I'm feeling jealousy. Knock on the window of my soul, that's for certainty. I want to celebrate into a fantasy under a tequila sunrise with you. Into reality, because I like the way that you talk. I'm calling you addiction. I like the way that you are. I'm watching time leave the station. I like the way that you are. I'm calling you addiction. You say I like the way that you are. I'm wanting new sensation. I like the way that you are. Into a fantasy under a tequila sunrise with you. Into reality, because I like the way that you are. Into a fantasy under a tequila sunrise with you. Into reality, because I like the way that you are.
Hello
Hello, good evening.
and welcome.
Oh, we've got ourselves a little bit of a problem there. Where are we?
Let's get that one right.
Where are we? There we are.
There
Hello.
we are. We've got this wrong as well.
Yes, we'll put it onto there. Hello. Right, we're in.
So how are we all? You got a bit of a preview of what we're going to do for video of the week, and it is special, I promise you. Really special. I'm currently playing in the background. We've got Letting Go by Backspace.
It may have been Luna Blue playing just a second ago, Charlie.
It could have been, yeah, they're on the playlist.
Yeah, every time we put any music on, we always add what we've been playing on the previous week to the playlist as well. We should advertise that at some point. The playlist. Good evening, Pickled Eggs. Andrew, Ali, Richard, and Elise. Thank you, Joe.
What's right, Posh?
Our presentation, our spiffy looks.
And we've got lots to tell you. We're going to wait till everyone arrives into the room, but we've got new things happening tonight. We've got new things happening on Friday. Some of which I'm not allowed to tell you. I want to. He keeps saying no.
Gotta leave him wanting more.
Yeah, but I'm really excited by it.
It's gonna be good.
Brand new round. Just a reminder that we do have our score grid that you can put your scores into.
If I can get that on, I can put that on for you so you can have a look. There we go. Put that there.
Oh, people are really putting them on. It was empty a couple of hours ago.
So I've got Gig Buddies in there. I was testing their points. They didn't get 80 points already. Let's have a quick look. So we've currently got 37, 89, 40 teams at the moment.
Yeah, and still more adding themselves in, which is great. Have we pinned the link? Oh, I'll just put the link in there.
I shall put the link in. So if you need to check our score grid, if you want to put your team names in there, I'll put it in the chat now for you. On there.
No?
Oh, sorry, we didn't have our comments coming live there. Hello, Amy. Let's have a quick look.
Who have we got?
We missed a few people. Andrew Gilbert, purple hair.
Purple hair.
It might be the camera, I think. doing
Yeah,
that.
we did notice it was a bit blue.
Yeah, we're in front of the logo. Sorry about that. Trying new things out, make sure it looks nice and fun for you. Hi, Wendy and Jeff from Stockport. Hi, Paul. And how do, Benjamin Pritchard?
I do indeed.
We are very blue.
Don't play with it. Look, I messed up, and we ended up being 5 minutes late because I messed up. Let's not play.
Let me just have a quick check.
He does this and it goes wrong.
That looks better. There we go.
No, my hair's really purple now. No, that's purple. That's blue. I've got blue hair now. Jax, I'm in your colour of hair.
Alright, I'll put it back to how we were. I'm sorry. Right. There we go. Get off there. You never do that thing where you find out how to do something, so you just constantly mess with it, and then you do ruin it.
Coming from Joe.
No, my arms that mean a pariah. I reckon you're a force to be reckoned with, Joe. That's what you are.
Hello to the Flu Fighters.
Jackson on our own as well. Nothing wrong with that. Hi, Francis. Hello, Fiona. Hi, Liz.
2 Unlimited in Sheffield. Yeah, we've noticed that a few of you have stopped commenting, so we can't do shout-outs to you. So do give us your comments. I'll mention that a bit later as we get closer to
But again,
time.
if you're too busy talking with your team to get your answers down, we totally understand. That's fine. Good evening, Kathy Clark. We're doing very well, thank you. How are you?
Very, very well.
Liz Ann, you're buffering already. That's not good.
That could be taken so wrong. No, Charlie, it's not the right moment.
Not quite yet. The grand reveal's not quite yet.
Got to let everyone else have a chance.
LJP in the house as per. Good evening to you, Paul. Hello, Irene. Reen and Alan. Hello, Alan. Nice to see you again. Got a couple of things to announce for a couple of other people.
I've heard those two people together, actually.
Indeed, yes. How are we doing? We've got 71 playing on Facebook, and we have
5 minutes to go.
94 people on our YouTube. Don't forget to invite your friends to this one. Share the link on your Facebook. Advertise to people.
Oh, quite a few are buffering for some reason. Please don't tempt fate.
We are.
Hi, Juliet.
Hi, Sean and Michelle. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was reading your name wrong. I was like, Sean and Michelle are saying hello to Michelle. No, you're just saying hello and then saying who from. No idea. I literally had 3 sips of this. Oh, if I do look a little bit redder than usual, I very stupidly went out in the sun on Saturday and forgot to put. No, I say forgot. No, I'll admit.
No, you just look normal now.
I didn't put it on. I didn't put sun cream on.
You don't look
very
red.
stupidly.
You don't look red, you just look normal.
Cherry Sullivan, hi from us and our cats. Hello, cats and Cherry. Sam and Layla in Corsham, hello. See how many people we got on our score grid at the moment then. On there. Oh, we're up to 49. Fantastic.
And people still joining.
Still people still joining. As always, guys, as soon as you put your team name in, where you're from and things like that, if you can, make sure you just back out of the application just so everyone else can get their team names in.
And it doesn't matter if you don't put yourselves on that team grid, it's just basically there if you want to do it.
Yep.
We know certain teams, I've just spotted the Musketeers are in there, and the Porn Stars Martinis are in as well, I just noticed. You don't have to be on that score grid. We know a lot of you don't bother putting yourselves in onto it. It literally is just there if you want to. We know certain teams like to play against each other.
Sean's impressed you pronounced the name right. Most people get Sean. Oh, it's awful. I did actually pronounce Siobhan Siobhan once because I couldn't read it. I didn't do that on a live stream though, so that's okay. But yeah, Sean, I know.
That's usually my problem, bad spellings,
Yeah.
pronunciations.
That being said, I actually used to go to school with a girl called Rihanna and her sister was called Sean, so...
Oh, Sue Lawrence, celebrating my birthday and my anniversary with my husband Mark. Perfect end to the day. Oh, thank you.
Lovely stuff.
Hopefully we can make it really good for you.
Show us your t-shirt. It is... that one. No guesses, so that's what that is.
We're geeky.
I have about 100, 200 t-shirts, something like that. collected over the years. Good evening, Infamous 5.
Joanne, you burnt yourself in
My
Alex's
mum's
mum's
garden.
garden on Saturday.
Sunburn or on a barbecue? Zachary, we spotted some Mouseketeers. Yes, we did. Hi, Fran. Hope you had a nice birthday.
Indeed. Right, 1 minute to go. Oh, Mr. Brandon Wright. One of the head honchos of modern age music. Whom he's actually the manager of Drusilla, who you all really, really liked. So drop him a message about Drusilla when you guys that really liked it.
Oh, very nice, Charlie. A time-related dimensions in space t-shirt, yes. Also like the fact that you wrote dimensions and not dimension, which is what the actual word is, dimensions. Again, I'm just... yeah. Dr. Who Tardy t-shirt, nice.
The
thank you.
oldies from Reading. Hello, Judith.
Good. I'm glad you had a good time, Fran. Okay, I think it's about time.
That's enough time because the song's just finished.
Yes, let's put our intro on. Okay.
So, intro, video of the week. That's the one, I think.
There we go.
Video of the week is a special one. It's by a band called Frida. All the music that I'm playing tonight was actually played on the Premium Blend radio show last week. But this band have created one of the best lockdown videos I've seen. That they've created it in separate houses, filmed it separately, and then edited it all together. But there's all sorts of things going on between them. There's like apples flying from one window to the next, and it just appears in the next one, and various other things. I've seen it about 3 times, then I still keep seeing new stuff in there. So this is Let Me Down by Frida. Oh no.
No. Okay, there we go, Rob.
So that was that.
Okay.
I wish it could say it was a deliberate mistake, that it's the 22nd and it said 23rd, but it's not. We'll go straight into the intro and hide my embarrassment.
Yes.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them, takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
And our thanks to Rats for the music.
As always. Oh,
there we go.
So there it is, our person bobblehead of the week. First person to guess the correct one gets a bonus point.
It's bragging rights.
Bragging rights? Oh yeah, it's just bragging
This is
rights.
just bragging rights for this.
Okay.
The bonus point is if you can work out what the fictitious team is on the score grid. Sorry, I'm in the way, am I?
Inquisitives as well, going to shout out to them, but they broke off from the other. Dawn Lipscomb got Bob Ross. Sarah did say it first, but she had an unfair advantage as she was the one who bought it for me. So, a bit on that one. Okay. So Dawn got the first one there. So bragging rights to Dawn on getting that one.
Onto the thank yous.
Yes, onto the thank yous as well.
Appearing on my doorstep was this bottle of Merlot from the wonderful Inland Boaters, who also left some salad, which I don't eat because I prefer the rabbit. But Alex had it for his dinner tonight.
Yes, I did. Thank you very much for the lettuce that you kindly donated to us.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, lovely, fantastic stuff.
And then we also had another delivery.
Yeah, this one was really something special. Paul Molyneux, a long-time watcher of the quiz, said that he would send us a couple of bottles of booze to support us. We were thinking that he might buy a couple of drinks from Sainsbury's and then mail it to us, but he actually sent us 2 giant boxes with, I think, 6-7 bottles of wine and a few bottles of beer in there, which we are so grateful for as well.
So we're going to be happy for that. So that's going to keep us going for a thing. As you know, we only drink on Mondays, so and we have been cutting back because it has got a little tight.
Yeah.
But also thank you to everyone who donated last week. There was quite a lot of you just gave us £2, which is your normal quiz entry fee. And trust me, that goes a long way for us. It really helps us. Just that £2. So thank you so much to all you people.
We've got a good look at people in there. We've got Amy didn't know there was a Funko Pop. Yes, there is. Fantastic. It even comes with a tiny little squirrel. Okay, right. So it begins with round. All of your answers tonight begin with...
Have we got anyone guessed right yet?
Yeah, we already said it, Dawn.
No, the actual team name.
No one's yet.
No one's got the team name
No one's
yet.
guessed our team name yet.
Oh, we didn't do the poll.
We'll do the poll in the next break.
Well, that means I have to knock one out.
We'll do it in the next break. We're a bit behind. Right, so they'll all begin with the letter L for this round.
So we're going to go through this a little quicker because we've got things to talk about.
Yeah, so all the answers begin with L for this round.
And this round only.
Okay, here we go. So I am going to do...
What have you got for me?
I'm going to do odds.
Right, what have you got evens? There's always something.
We drink on days that ends with day. No, we generally do just drink it on Mondays now. Right, let's get on with it. Question number 1 for round number 1. Let's have a look. You give me the wrong sheet there. I'm actually on evens.
Are you?
Yes.
I was looking at
We're looking at round 4.
Well,
So jumping ahead there.
Okay.
Right. Your odds.
Question number 1. The Mona Lisa behind Leonardo da Vinci is on display in which Paris museum? Cheers.
Alpha Lawrence perfect. Yeah, Mark saying knock one out. Take that as you will.
Oh, come on.
No, let's just leave it.
Let's just leave it there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just leave it there.
Okay.
I've just realised why you've given me odds.
Right, question number 2. Number 2. Born Lee Gordon McKillop, which British comedian appears on BBC's Would I Lie to You and Not Going Out? Get that on there. Move that on. So, born Lee Gordon McKillop, which British comedian appears on Would I Lie to You and Not Going Out? I need to know what the rounds are. Okay. Loving the graphics. Thank you very much, Joe. Sure to Have a Wash is not the Dud team name.
Nope.
As funny as that is.
Question 3. Beginning with L, what is the only African country never to have been occupied by a foreign power?
Ooh. Okay. Oh, I'm going to get that on there. Sorry, we're trying to do 2 things at once there.
I'm trying to set the poll up at the same time as
Yeah,
doing this.
we're going to have a nice little poll for our new quiz, and we'll explain how that goes in a few minutes. All right, question number 4. Number 4, what LIW are the Queen's attendants? So what LIW are the Queen's attendants? God loves a trier. It's not. In B-Burg or Some Gets Technical, it is not. Sorry if you can hear me typing. I'm making the poll now. We'll figure it in a second.
Question 4. 5.
5.
On which island is the New York borough of Brooklyn? On which island is the New York borough of Brooklyn?
Should have gone Specsavers team name. That's not the one. No, we might be a long time until we get this one. To this week.
Yeah, I might have done a good one. One more.
Can't do one more.
Oh. Oh, well, then we can only do 4, so we'll do it at the next round then.
Yeah.
So which one do we drop?
All right, moving on. Question number number 6. Number 6. Which publisher of children's books is named after an insect? So which publisher of children's books is named after an insect? Sorry there, guys. We were doing our behind-the-scenes thing and we have made it go a little bit longer than normal, so we'll try and catch up. Sorry.
And for the end of this round, we've got something special, something new for this particular quiz. So get a pen and paper if you can. You don't necessarily need it, but it might help.
Yeah. It's a new thing we're going to try out. As always, if it doesn't work...
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Yeah.
I think you'll like it. Question number 7. Which popular US TV series about a brave little girl lasted an incredible 19 seasons between 1954 and 1973? I just thought of 3 answers to that question that would fit. So this is going to be interesting what they come up with. Don't play.
Just really, really blue.
Oh, there you go. That's a bit more orange.
Yeah, we look a bit sickly.
Yeah, I'm looking a bit... yeah, but I'm now looking a bit... Dale, what's his name? Mr. Orange Face.
All right, we'll do it in a second. It's fine. Okay.
Next question, 8.
Number 8. Number 8. Oh, I like this one. Number 8. Which rock band teamed up with Jay-Z to release the album Collision Course in 2004? Quiz at Harry, they are not our fake team.
No. Stop playing.
I'm making you not look like Dale Winton.
Number 9.
Yeah, wait for that one. That's quite a difficult one, I think.
Yes, it is. You've deliberately chosen it to be difficult.
No, I mean the question now that's on. That's all.
Oh, I see.
There we go. We're back to a regular colour.
I said just stop playing.
Okay, right. Okay.
And 9. Really? What L is extracted from the root of the glycyrrhiza
Glycyrrhiza.
galbara plant? Just put it on the screen, it's easier.
Glycyrrhiza glabra.
He does it deliberately. He really does it deliberately.
Also, this question sounds harder than it actually is. I think if you think about this one, you might get it.
Paul, don't laugh, it's not funny.
Glycyrrhiza glabra.
Yeah, that thing that's on the screen.
Can you say it?
No, I can't.
Right, okay.
I couldn't do it the first time. I'm not going to try it again. You're making me look stupid on screen.
It's not hard. Oh, I'm sorry. That was too much. No, that was too much. I'm sorry.
You see what I have to put up with?
Yeah, but these people like it, I think. I don't know. Okay. And finally, number 10. Number 10 is a picture question. Ooh.
Ooh.
We've got no audience to do that, so we have to do it ourselves. Ooh.
Exceptionally, Kathy. Exceptionally.
Number 10. What is this building called? Don't forget, it starts with an L. So what is this building called?
The Helter Skelter. But that begins with H.
Yes. Noski's Servants.
No. Well, I've done well with this one. Obviously seems like a legit team name for once.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think it was, but there you
go. Sherry and Elsa both gone, ooh.
You only get an ooh with Typhoo. So I think we just basically get them to...
Nicola's comment.
Nicola's always doing that to me. Just getting me to repeat the ones that she knows I have problems with.
Glycyrrhiza.
And don't like her damn comments.
I'm going to. There we go.
I got people laughing at it now.
Lawson Lovely's and no.
It's not Lawson Lovely's.
Okay. Let's get on then with the recap.
No, it's not.
No?
No. Go back to the screen.
Oh, sorry.
So, new thing. Normally on the quiz, when we do them in pubs, we have what we call a marathon round. Usually a picture round, but it lasts all the way till the end of round 3. So what we've got each week now is a marathon question. Slightly more taxing, but you've got till the end of the round 4 to come up with your answer for it. So let's have a look at the intro. So we're going to show you this at the end of each round.
It's the same question.
It's the same question, so you've got till the end. And your question is this.
Also, we've got Pauline, no mates for a fake team name is not, and Cycling Enthusiast is not.
So your question is this. What single 4-letter word can be added to each of the following to make new words? And there are your 4. So I'll give you the spaces. So that's why I say you might want to write it down. We're going to show it you at the end of each round. So we'll give it a little longer on this one. We'll speed up on round 2, I think, a little bit.
Some of you might get it like that. Some of you might take a bit longer, which is kind of the point, really.
Yeah.
Again, it's the same word for each of these.
And you just get 2 points as normal for it. So it's one single, 2 points for it.
So again, it's the same question throughout the entire quiz. So this exact thing now, it's the same question through the entire quiz. And each of those words, it's the same word completes each one. So the same word, same 4-letter word completes each one.
But which word is that?
But which word is that?
Not the Cycling Enthusiasts.
I mentioned that already.
All right.
He's very quick on that one. Not the Cycling Enthusiast. No.
Okay.
Okay.
You've had time on that. We'll go to the recap now.
And then does the puzzle also come in the recap?
No, it doesn't.
We'll do that for next week then.
You want it in the recap, do you?
I think it would make sense.
Okay.
But we'll do it up for the end of round 2 and we'll see how you go for that one. Okay. So, let them know what's going on.
Oh, I love this song when I heard it last week. It is Moment by Primes. Great Scottish band. And there's all your recap stuff. So. Well, just had a message from Unsung Lily coming through on my phone. Working on a new album. I'll just tell them quizzing. So I'm not disturbed. It might even come on screen.
John says, that's the second week we've been called the fake team. Noski's servants is named after our dog. Very cool.
Okay. On Friday, I think we just basically get them to shout out which one to... Before we do that, get them to shout out which one of them they want to eliminate.
No, because the one who gets the least votes gets eliminated.
Okay. So, which one did we not... Oh yeah, you did sort the right one out.
Okay.
So, you're going to have opportunities now. We're going to let this run for two rounds. We're going to put a poll up there. We've given you 4 categories to choose from. Which category do you want to go through to be for the quiz on Friday? At the end of round 2, we're going to eliminate one of those that's got the least votes, and 3 with the highest votes, we're just going to give you that again till the end. So we've got the winner.
So the concise version of that is, we're going to give you a question.
Right.
The one with the least amount of votes will be eliminated until we get to the head-to-head at the end of round 4, the winner of which will be the round 3 specialist round for Friday.
Which will also, on Friday, we're going to have the music Invisibles again.
The movie Invisibles.
Yes, the movie Invisibles.
So here is the poll. I'm going to publish this one there. Elimination Gate. Okay, so we have seen from the feedback from different quizzes throughout this score grid. We look at all your rounds that you suggested. Popular ones have been James Bond, 90s music, Friends, and Flags. Again, the one with the least amount of votes will be eliminated until we have 2 left at the end, and then it'll go to a 50-50. We've got 1 straight vote for Friends so far, 2 for Friends.
1 for Flags. What a surprise.
So again, the least amount of votes before we start round 2 will be eliminated, and then we'll move on to that one.
And we've got about 30 seconds before we start round 2.
Risky Quizness is not, no. What says any but Flags? It's a democratic choice, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you can get if it's Flags are in the final 2, you could vote for the one that you don't want.
That's true.
Not risky. Oh no, you've done that. Are you going to do the answers to this? I think you should.
I can do.
Yeah.
So Julie Marriott said flags with a big smiley face. I'm going to leave the screen on for the recap for another minute, and I'll leave that poll up as well. Again, you've got another minute or so until we stop the poll. The least amount of votes for this poll will be eliminated.
Well, no, we'll do the poll because we've got one extra bit now, so we can do
We've got one extra bit. Okay, fair enough.
So we'll do it at the end of the next round. We'll end the poll.
Don't forget, your comments in the chat does not count as a vote. You need to make sure you vote on the actual poll itself. Although you do let us know your opinions on each of them, but make sure you do actually vote. Your vote counts only on the poll. I like their promo picture.
It's great, isn't it? I think that might be from the video. Really, really love that song the moment I heard it. As I said, all the songs that you're hearing tonight have actually were played last week on the Premium Blend radio show on Thursdays, and you can actually do it on catch up if you go to premiumblendradioshow.co.uk and then go to shows. You can actually get all the past shows. If you go to the 16th of January, you hear me talking about a music festival I went to.
Yes, if you can't get enough of Mark so far, then you can listen to a bit more of him.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get on with those answers.
I'll let you do these.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'll do the answers to my cryptics, and you can do the rest.
Oh, it's neck and neck with 90s music and flags at the moment.
I'm going to have one of my cherries. I've got a load of cherries out there. I've got a big cherry tree in the garden, so I've got some cherries.
Benjamin, you have to vote. You can't just say what you don't want. Okay, right. On with the answers then. So all of your answers begin with L. 2 points for all of these. There are no names in this. Oh, there are names. So point for first name, point for surname. Max eating the cherry off screen. I don't know why. Okay.
Because of the pit.
Because of the pit. So number one, the Mona Lisa by Da Vinci is on display in which museum? It's, of course, the Louvre in Paris. So the Louvre for number one. Le Louvre. Number two, Lee Gordon McKillop is the real name of Lee Mack.
Not stay-at-homers.
It is not, no. Him indoors is making cherry jam. Number three, the only African country never to have been occupied by a foreign power. These all begin with L, Sarah, up until the 10th question. Stop it.
And no more.
It is Liberia. Liberia is the only one never to have been occupied by a foreign power, which is really cool.
How liberating.
Oh, very good. Number four, what LIW are the Queen's attendants? They are ladies in waiting.
No facetious comments, please.
Ladies in waiting. Moving on.
It's really close on the poll.
It is. Don't forget, the least amount of votes gets eliminated. So the highest popular vote doesn't really matter at the moment, just the least popular. So the New York borough of Brooklyn is on Long Island. Long Island. It's the only one that's actually not on the actual island. It's through the mainland, yeah, essentially.
Quick questions.
Number six. Which publisher of children's books is named after an insect? It is, of course, Ladybird. Ladybird for number six. Number seven. Which US TV series about a brave little girl lasted 19 seasons between 1954 and 73?
I could think of a couple, but the actual one is
Lassie.
Lassie, because I was thinking of Little House on the Prairie.
Brave little girl?
Yeah, because Laura's the brave little girl, isn't she?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm not that old. Right, moving on. Right.
You weren't born.
I know. Which rock band teamed up with Jay-Z to release the album A Collision Course in 2004? It was Linkin Park. Linkin Park for number 8.
Well done if you got that, because I wouldn't have a clue.
It's very popular at the time. If you're around my age, which is 29, then you'll probably know it. Number 9. What L is extracted from the root of the Glycyrrhiza glabra plant? Well done if you got this one. It's not as hard as it actually sounds. It is licorice. Licorice for number 9.
Now you see why I give him the answers.
Lassie, lasted 19 seasons. I think her original trainer actually went to the television studio about it, and they didn't think it would last that long, so they gave him full rights to all merchandise, and it lasted that long, and yeah, basically he made an absolute killing. And number 10, the building is called the Lloyd's Building in London, so it's the Lloyd's Building for number 10. Well, if you got that one.
Okay, on to round
number
2.
And round number 2 tonight is...
Don't forget to tell us your scores. Go on. We thought it would be apt with the return of football.
Sorry,
I suppose.
No points for Little House on the Prairie because it's not the right answer.
No, it
is Lassie.
It is Lassie. That was the actual Brave Little Girl was the tagline for Lassie when it first came out.
Nicola says, do all these answers begin with L2? Yes, they do. All of your answers, just for you, Nicola, only you, all of your answers
And you
start with-
only.
Yeah, only
but
you.
for everyone else, it can begin with absolutely anything.
Yeah, just for Nicola, all of your answers must start with L.
18
Okay.
for the Boaters. 8 for Joe.
Right, question number 1 for round number 2. Number 1.
I'm assuming I'm doing evens then. What
You
have you got
are.
me on this one?
Excluding caretaker managers, what nationality was the England soccer manager who replaced Kevin Keegan? So, excluding caretaker managers, what nationality was the England soccer manager who replaced Kevin Keegan?
Oh dear.
16th at OL's up north. Good stuff.
Question 2. How many players are there on a netball team? How many players are there on a netball team?
Charlie, I think it's a squirrel because Bob Ross had a pet squirrel on his show. I'm not too sure. Pauline, every answer's worth 2 points. If it's half right, it's worth 1 point. Every answer in the quiz is worth 2 points.
Oh, well done to the oldies from Reading getting the clever question on Lassie.
They didn't get it though. That's what they say.
Oh, they didn't?
Even the oldies didn't get the Lassie question, so maybe that was a bit too left field, possibly.
Okay. Well, you're all in the same house.
But not the little house.
Oh, yeah, even I misread that. Sorry.
Question number 3. This one does start with an L. Number 3. What L is an Olympic sledding event? So what L is an Olympic sledding event? 16 for Pauline. Fantastic. Bev got Lassie. Good.
Question 4. Which planet is also the first name of a sport champion? We need time. We need to catch up a bit.
Bev showing our age, yeah. 18 out of 20 for Ben Liked Gravy. Are you sure that's your team name?
I really like that. That's the sort of team name I'd throw in as a false one, but it isn't that one. Question 5.
Question number 5. Ooh, I wouldn't know this one, but I'm not a massive fan of this. But number 5, England won last year's Cricket World Cup, but at which ground was the final played? So England won the 2019 Cricket World Cup, but at which ground was the final played? Okay, Alex, I think last week your mum was telling us all that that wasn't your team name. Just making sure. Sorry, there's just a background discussion there about our poll. You didn't miss anything.
Question 6. Speaking of World Cups, who captained England in the 1966 World Cup?
Point for first name, point for surname.
Let's just remind what gate are we going to have this week?
Quiz Face got 18 for the first round. Well done.
Well done.
No one has yet to guess our fake team name for an extra point.
No.
All right, moving on. Question number 7. Ooh, and this one I would know because I quite like this. Number 7. As of this year, who is currently the reigning world snooker champion? Obviously, it hasn't changed this year because it being cancelled due to the COVID. But who is currently the reigning world snooker champion? World snooker.
You got snookered with that one.
I did. No, Amy, only number 3 starts with an L as a given. Everything else may or may not start with an L, but it's not on purpose.
Weird ones.
Yeah.
8.
Question number 8. Go for it.
Which 2019 sports drama film starred Christian Bale as Ken Miles and Matt Damon as Carol Shelby? Was he a transvestite in that? Carol Shelby.
Carol's a boy's name in America.
Is it?
Mm.
Oh well.
football game.
Not number 32.
Joe, make sure you do keep your answers out of the chat. The chat's just for you to talk to us and your team. Please don't put any answers in the chat. Thank you very much, Joe.
I think that might be a bit of a joke, but we'll see.
Someone might think it.
Yeah, true.
Give you a couple of seconds on that one. Weirdly enough, we've actually got another... Oh no, it's not the same sort of question.
It is in a way. It's similar to 7.
Oh yeah, because it was quite recent year, wasn't it?
Question number 9.
Question number 9. It's mine. Number 9. The British Grand Prix, won by Lewis Hamilton last year, was held at which circuit? So the British Grand Prix, won by old Lewis Hamilton in 2019, was held at which circuit? Fake team name number 32. No.
I said that. Question 10. Wait a moment.
Point for knowing it's the 86 building.
No.
Doesn't start with an L, unfortunately. If it wasn't to the fact that it started with an L, you could have a bonus point for knowing an alternate name, but all the answers started with an L, so...
That was a get-out clause and a half.
Yeah, it didn't quite work on that one, unfortunately.
On time. We need to speed up a touch.
Okay. We're already at number 10 now, so...
And number 10. Which style of wrestling forbids holds below the waist? What is the term for it? In inverted commas.
Oh, the answer's number 6, Sarah. You have to wait and see. Francis Jones, porn stars Martinez aren't sporting folk.
I don't know. You're very sporting when it comes to alcohol.
It's a competition, you might say. Okay.
It is with that team. It's an alcohol competition. So back again to the marathon question. And we'll bring it on screen.
Gig Buddies aren't the fake team, no. So again, what single 4-letter word can be added to each of those of the following to make new words? Once again, it's the same word for each word choice. So which 4-letter word can be used to complete words there? So when do you want to announce the poll then?
We'll close the poll just before we go into the
Answers.
Into the answers.
So again, if you haven't voted already, before we start the answers will be the end of the poll.
Sorry.
God loves a try it. No, the least amount of points, least amount of votes for this will be eliminated. So get your votes in now.
That false team name is still in there, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Okay. Right then, so let's get on with our recap.
And our music for this one is Brighton Band, Adalia. Chemical Hearts is the track. Another one I really like. So there we go.
So there we are. I'll put it on. I'm going to put the volume up a little bit. Just quite low. There we go. So Amy Jo says she likes the marathon. We've cracked it though. Sorry, not sorry. Brag all you like.
Not Alamo Angels. Nope.
You're doing really well this one, I think.
Yeah.
Look, it's hidden. Normally you guessed it within the first few minutes of the quiz last week.
Yeah.
Charlie just got the marathon question.
It's one of those, it'll come to you and that's it. It's there. It'll puzzle you for ages. That's why it's the marathon. You need time to work it out.
Yeah, if you've ever gone to one of our regular quizzes, we have a marathon at the start of every quiz, which you can play up until the end of round 3. And unfortunately, we can't quite do it on this quiz, so we thought we'd try and implement a little bit of a marathon without it taking up too much of your time.
Yes, Bertie, I have heard Thalia. Stuart, if you're still online, have you played Thalia? I think you might have.
Lloyd's is the 86 building because it opened in 86, because next door is 58.
Okay.
Well, that's a quiz question then. You can put in for next time.
Jax, you put Gig the MQ.
Got the MQ.
Gig the MQ.
Oh, she got the MQ.
Oh, got the MQ even. I missed that bit. Okay.
Solo Rolo are not the fake team name. Also, I want to thank Paul for also including a Pinot Noir in his little care package box.
He knew.
As I think I mentioned, I like Pinot Noir wine, so thank you very much for remembering that.
Well, Monty B. Tardy are playing. That's great to see, guys. But no, they're not the fake team.
Kathy says, I'm not sorted, but I do like it. Good.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Adalia who was mentioned. It was Thalia.
Thalia?
Can we scroll up and see it?
Risky Quizness? No.
Someone mentioned another band. Thyla, Thyla. Yeah, all the music I'm playing tonight, Stuart, you played on last Thursday. Brandon, are you still in the room?
We'll put the social media for the band that's currently playing.
Yeah, if you're liking the band's music, and a lot of you did with our first act, we've been pasting them in. Please drop a message on their Facebook pages that it really means something to them to say they've heard it somewhere else.
God Loves a Try is not the fake team name.
No.
Although they do get asked that a lot, I think. Are you the fake team name? But no.
No, they usually sit behind me at the moment. Okay.
Is that enough for the recap, do you think?
I think it is. I think for the sport it was long enough.
Okay.
I'm going to let you do these answers so I can do the answers for round 3.
Well, let's do the poll first.
Oh, the poll.
The poll.
I'll come back for the poll.
Don't run away from the poll. Okay.
So who are we going to get rid of?
Well,
let's read them out from top to bottom.
So, with 21 votes, we have James Bond. With 27 votes, it's 90s music. With 29 votes, it's Friends. And 21 votes, it's Flags.
So we're going to carry it on till the end of that, because it'll still fit. We'll carry it on for one more round.
Beth has just copied and pasted all of them. Yes, one of them is in there. But which one? One of the above. Very good. Yeah, final few seconds to get your final few minutes to get that poll in, as we are tying neck and neck with James Bond and Flags at the moment. Which
that are going to disappear.
Yeah, so we have to get rid of one. We can't get rid of both of them. That'll ruin the fun. Okay, so let's get on with the answers then. I'll put that poll back up.
Okay.
Gig Buddies, not the fake team name.
We've had that 3 times now.
I know. Because it's probably because it's the first one on there. Okay, so all the answers to this one then. 2 points for all of these. Number 47, 2 quizzes, Risk. Nope. Cheesy D's. Nope. The list is on the score sheet that we have. I shall see if I can find that. There. Could be that. So again, if you want to, you can always check on there and see. Quarantine is shaken, not stirred. No. The team no name. No. We're not doing very well here. Okay, let's get on.
I'm going to have a couple of cherries while you're doing that.
Okay. Right, here we go then. Point for first name, point for surname on all these. So excluding caretaker managers, what nationality was the England manager that replaced Kevin Keegan? Hungry Hogs, no. It is Swedish. It was Sven-Göran Eriksson. Hungry Hogs is not. 32 not. No. Angry Birds plus 2, no. How many players are there on a netball team? There are 7 players on a netball team. Number 3. What L is an Olympic sledding event? It is the luge. Luge for number 3. Nosky Servants. No, we've had them 3 times now. They are a real team. It's the dog's name, just like Indiana. Number 4. Which planet is also the first name of a sport champion? It is, of course, Venus, as in Venus Williams.
That was a bit of an easy one we put in, didn't it?
Yeah, just to break it up, just in case. Number 5. England won last year's Cricket World Cup at which British venue? It was at Lord's. Lord's for number 5.
We've had that before, Matt. Just seen your comment. I think we've actually had that in the quiz already.
Don't know. Can't remember. Number 6. Who captained the England 1966 World Cup team? Cat puke cleaners? No. Number 6 is Bobby Moore.
This is getting really weird, isn't
Bobby
it?
Moore for number 6. No one's guessed it yet, though I can tell. Number 7. Who is currently the reigning world snooker champion, as it was cancelled this year at the Crucible? It is Judd Trump. Judd Trump for number 7.
Any relation?
No, thankfully. Okay, moving on to number 8. Don't forget, at the end of this, we are going to close the poll. Number 8, which 2019 sports drama film starred Christian Bale as Ken Miles and Matt Damon as Carroll Shelby? It is Ford v Ferrari. It's also known as Le Mans 66. So if you are from somewhere other than the UK, it was actually distributed as Le Mans 66 elsewhere. So I'll accept either one of those.
Amy Jo, how did we not get 4? Really?
Answer to number 1 was Swedish. Yeah, thank you very much, Richard.
It's not COVID-9.
It is not COVID-19, no.
The answer to number 1 was Swedish.
We already got that. Richard's got our back on that one. Number 9, the British Grand Prix run last year by Lewis Hamilton was held at Silverstone. Silverstone for number 9. Photo finish, no.
No, they're a real long-standing quiz. They followed me through about 4 to 5 different venues as photo finish.
And finally, number 10, which style of wrestling forbids holds below the waist? It is Greco-Roman. Greco-Roman wrestling is the one that forbids it. Rets retrogrades, ding, 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 ding.
Bev, page Swan wins the bonus point. God, that took a long, long time.
Rets retrogrades was the correct answer. That is our fake team name. Well done indeed. I thought if we put a bit of colour as well on the slide, it might look like someone else did it.
Giving our trade secrets away.
Okay. All right, so hopefully you got a few points on that one. Well done, Bev. I'm very happy. Answer number 2 was 7. There are 7 players on a netball team. Well done, Bev. You got 20 out of 20. Fantastic. Okay, so it is cryptic music.
Where I get...
Oh boy.
My bad puns come out on this one.
Okay.
So let's give them the example first, and then because it's easier than to just describe anything. So this is an example. Back, breast, and butterfly. So which musician or band does that represent? Of course, it means the Strokes.
And that's probably the least groaningly bad one of the round.
There is some bad ones. And,
all right.
And one naughty one.
So before we jump into the round, we're going to pause the poll now at the result.
And you're all going to cheer because the one that's been eliminated is...
Flags.
Flags, with just 22 votes. So we've got James Bond, 90s music, and Friends still in. So at the end of reading this out, doing this round, and we go to recap, we'll put the next poll up.
Yeah, Andrew Gilbert, Bobby Carlton gets you 1 point as you got Bobby, which was 1 point. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, first one. Am I going to do odds or evens on this? I'm going to do odds, I've decided. Easy one to get you into the frame of it. Number 1 is Champagne and Orange. Which music artist or band does that represent? Champagne and Orange. A shout out to Alan, Jan and Michael from Lizanne.
Pretty easy, yeah, flags are out. Yes, they are.
It's another flag scare. Everyone's happy that flags have gone.
Okay, so the votes, I'm going to put them on there now. James Bond. Whoop.
Question 2. Do you want me to just do the questions then while you're doing that?
Yeah, you do that. That's fine.
Number 2. Bedclothes in Nichols' shop. Bedclothes in Nichols' shop. Which artist or band is that?
That's it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the 3 that's left.
If I could spell the word poll right, that might be quite good.
Number 3. Mr. Gerard was amazed. Mr. Gerard was amazed.
All right, so the poll is up. The 3 choices are James Bond, Friends, and 90s music. The least amount of votes will be eliminated this time.
So, what do you mean sports round killed us? 16 for the flu fighter. 16's not a bad score for sport.
Oh. Paul's quite sad that we're losing flags. Oh dear. Rest in peace, flag.
No surprise there then.
You never know. We might have it. We might have it as the default poll choice, and one week it might end up getting in.
Yeah. Number 4. Stupid enough to make Clint's day. He was stupid enough to make Clint Eastwood's day.
Ooh, James Bond is leading at the moment with 48% of the vote.
There has been a lot of calls for James Bond over the weeks, and not just by the same people. Oh, 90s music's making a comeback.
90s music has always been on a comeback.
Number 5. Burnt out at slot machines. Burnt out at the slot machines.
Burnout.
Burnout at the slot machines.
Oh, 90s music is catching up to James Bond. Friends is taking a bit of a dip. It's like watching horse racing. This I can see it coming up.
Are you liking this round?
It's okay to say no.
Yes, I will slow down.
Don't forget the recap. We'll have all of these on there as well. We'll have a nice long recap for you. I think round 3's recap is actually quite long, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got the longest song on there for the recap. Yes and no, says Michelle. Oh, not liking this.
Dawn says she loves this round. As always, we get lots of no's, lots of yeses. Bring back the top 10. Juliet, are you serious? I don't think
I got strung up for the top 10.
One of those things, I think on principle it works. It just was our execution was a bit wrong last week.
Right, this is question number 6. This is the one that you're going to groan at the most.
Oh dear.
And it's 2 words. John Toilet.
Michelle says hi, hello, bring it back.
They're all saying the ones that everyone hated, or lots of people hated.
I think that's the point. Do you know what never got any complaints? My movie Invisibles. No complaints.
That's why we're starting it on Friday.
Indeed. Movie Invisibles will be back on Friday as well.
We're going to give you a bit longer on the recap to sort this through. That's why I speeded up a little bit, so we can give you longer on the recap, so you've got more time to do it.
That being said, when you say people talk about you're too old,
no, it's a real mixed batch of ages. We go back to.
In fact, I would say more than 50% of these are more than
beyond your before you were born.
Before my time, and I'm almost 30. So yeah, I would say at least 50% of these are before my time. So you're talking at least 30 years.
Some of them just work out the words that it potentially could be, and it'll trigger what it can be. Number 7, Bonkers Aristocrat.
Ron says, yes, bring back Invisibles. Right you are, Ron. Back on Friday.
Invisibles are back on Friday. Slightly hard. Not too hard, but slightly harder.
Most teams got a fairly high score, so we'll put a couple of trickier ones in there for those who like a bit more of a challenge. As I said, Friday is going to be probably more pop culture oriented, a little bit more relaxed. Trying out some new ideas.
And a brand new round that I want to talk about.
But we won't do yet.
Please.
No.
Please.
Nope. We'll announce it on our Facebook later. Not yet.
It's so good. We're going to start using it on when we go back to the pubs. We've never done it before. We don't know why we've never done this. But
there might be a reason why we've never done it, but we'll see.
Yeah, but no, we think it's really good. Number 8. Young Horses. Ooh, it's a simple one. Jax, how are you doing on this one? You normally hate this sort of thing. Let's see how you're doing.
Steve Bond says, I think I finally got inside Mark's head. Get out while you can.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be there.
Oh no, this is what's coming up.
Joe, you finally worked that out.
I'm going to pin that as a comment. Love it.
Weirdly, I'm the one wearing the trousers. He's in shorts tonight.
Keeping it cash. All right.
Okay. It's glad to see that Angry Birds +2 are watching this.
Right, before we move on, Charlie Grant, Invisibles are back. I didn't see that coming. Ooh, dear me.
Okay. No. I don't want to see that shot. I want to read it out first.
Get on with it then.
So number 9. Feather fetish, bondage, and a gimp mask. Who could that be?
Again, if you do struggle with these, think of the worst dad joke you've ever heard, and it's 10 of those.
No, Joe.
Not wearing a skirt.
No, that doesn't go on here.
Might wear a skirt on Friday.
I know we're in Brighton, but no.
So currently in the poll, Friends is dipping with the least amount of votes, 26% of the votes. 90s Music has 34% of the votes, and James Bond has 40%.
And finally, I do like this one as well. Well-known supermarkets delivery vehicle. Well-known supermarkets delivery vehicle.
Debbie, that's your job. We can only we'll take it that far.
Actually, Debbie, you'd be surprised. One team that I'm not going to mention, but I already did earlier. It was the oldies that didn't get it when there was something similar, and the youngster on the team actually knew and was giggling like a kid.
Charles Kitching, wrong generation for your music rounds. What generation are you? Because as we said, this is fairly mixed.
It's from now back to the 60s. So yeah, it goes from now back to the 60s. So it's a real mixed bag that we've thrown in there. Thanks, Sally. I thought you might appreciate it. You're just going to kick yourselves when you hear the actual answers.
Tom's like older than me.
Okay, so we go back to the marathon question. So we'll just give you a little time again on this. See, I don't think we need to put it in. Just let us know whether you want it to appear in the recaps or whether just doing it at the end of each round is enough. This sort of thing.
It possibly could be, yeah.
Let me know what you think.
Yeah, do you need to see this at the end of every round, or do you want to see it also in the recap?
Is it enough to be just in the end of the round? Benjamin loves this round. It's a real split, people, this round, I think. Music
is a very divisive one. Sport and music are quite divisive, and funnily enough, we've got those 2 rounds tonight as well. Let's see how you are on that one. Okay.
It's weird because the Cryptic music went down so well last time. Right, so let's put the recap on.
End of round is fine. Fair enough. Thank you, Charlie. Okie dokie. So, would you like to tell them what's playing now?
Is London band, 3 girls. Bloom is the song. Baxter is the band. And let me know what you think of this one. I think you'll really like this one.
A little violet, don't shrink. You're so quiet.
Marathon puzzle question is great. Can we have more questions another week? Yeah, I might do 2 or 3 for marathon. It's just that one fit on the screen, that's all.
You're gonna I would say that at least 70% is known by every single person watching. We'll play to different age groups, but Lizzie Lyons, the husband, the humbugs are enjoying this round. Martin Smith's loving the music rounds, but can't cope with the cryptics.
I'm not a cryptic person myself. I can sympathise. Again, Kathy, yeah, you might kick yourselves. I think maybe the clues might be harder than the actual answer. It's harder to get your head around the cryptics. You will, I reckon.
Replace words. Just start replacing words. We took half of it with something else.
Yeah, I'd say 70% of these everyone's heard of.
We are going to give you a longer on the break on this one.
Another 3 or 4 minutes for this one at least. Right. So currently at the poll. I didn't drop my answers.
Something to do, and I'm gonna root for you. Your summer is coming soon. I wanna see you opening up like a
number 6 is the worst one of them all, and it's the most groan-worthy one of them all. And you all know the band or artist that number 6 is.
Oh, we've got a proposal there. Lizzie Lyons, will you marry me from Sophie Hoyle? Lizzie Lyons said yes. Helen says she's loving the marathon. Fantastic, Helen, thank you. All got 6.
The marathon might be one of those 4 picture questions as well.
Yeah, we might do a picture. what relates to pictures, things like that.
It's just going to be one single question that runs through the whole quiz to give you plenty of time up.
We might even make it quite a little bit harder so that you can think about it throughout the entire quiz.
Number 7, Bonkers Aristocrat. You've not got that one.
James Bond is now second to 90s music. Oh no, it's tying with 90s music now.
So at the moment, friends are going out.
Okay.
And you've literally got till the end of this before we put the final poll up. You say that 6 was easy, Jax, but a lot of people are struggling with it. What works for one person really doesn't work for the other. But once you get a few of them, you start to work out how my mind works, and then it sort of works for you.
After Craig said anything but friends. Yes.
And that's the case at the moment.
Indeed. Currently leading just by a few, by 4, is James Bond.
Should we play that a little bit longer, just to give people a bit longer time on this, because we are slightly ahead.
Okay. So we're not going to music on at the moment, we're just going to let you think about the marathon. Not the marathon, the round 3, sorry. Mary, I guarantee once you see the answers, you'll be kicking yourself.
Nice one, Sarah. Worried about how your mind works for number 9. No, number 9. I did. It's a long story. It's an in-joke at the railway quiz in Port Slade. But number 9 did have Angry Birds team in mind when I said it. So you're starting to like them now. Now you're starting to get them.
Maybe I'm not into self-harm. Don't kick yourself too hard then. Just a gentle...
Sorry, Mary, the amount you drink on a Monday night, you are into self-harm.
Dear me.
It's true. She then starts throwing pieces of paper at everyone in the room. Helen Quick is loving the round. So you've got 10 seconds before we close the poll.
So if you haven't voted, vote now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Poll is closed. So out goes Friends. You've got 40% of you saying James Bond and 38% of you saying 90s music.
Okay, going to put that ball up now.
So which round is it going to be? Is it going to be James Bond or is it going to be 90s music? Let's go through the answers to round 3.
Okay.
And just because it's on the screen, if you do want to help us out and give us your £2 normal quiz entry fee, on PayPal, you just put in Mark and Alex at yahoo.com.
Quiz at yahoo.com.
You don't have to have an account there. You can go in on as guest. It doesn't matter on that side of things.
Yeah.
But it really does help us out, guys. It really, really does. Thank you.
Yeah, as we said, any amount that you do donate is so humbling. We really do thank you so much for all of your continued support. It really does mean the world to us. So thank you very much for that one as well.
Okay.
On
to the answers. So here we go. This is where I start getting shouted at. Number 1. Champagne and orange, which I thought was very easy to start you off with. It is, of course, Bucks Fizz. Bucks Fizz, champagne and orange. Number 2, so split into the 2 parts. Bedclothes in Nicole's shop. Well, it's Harvey Nicks. It's PJ Harvey. This is where we see everyone commenting about 30 seconds behind. Number 3, Mr. Gerard was amazed is Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder. Number 4. Stupid enough to make Clint's day is Daft Punk.
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Make my day.
And if you're stupid, you're daft. I don't know why I'm breaking it down for you.
No, this is good. You're doing that. Burnt out at slot machines is Arcade Fire. You've never heard of PJ Harvey?
Oh, number 3. You never heard of Stevie Wonder, Mary? How can you... Steve Goose, the problem is I am home. And we spelt Gerard wrong, obviously. I've never heard of Stevie Wonder. Come on, Mary.
Number 6. My favourite one of the lot, which was John Toilet, is of course Lou Lou. You've all heard of Lulu. You can't tell me you've not heard of Lulu. The bonkers aristocrat has to be Lady Gaga. Oh, God. No, Rob McFarlane, you haven't put enough R's in there. Clean Bandit for number 5. Ooh, actually, technically that works, I reckon. What do you reckon? Burnout, as in you're getting all the money.
Mm-hmm.
At slot machines. Yeah, I'm going to allow Clean Bandit.
Mary, Lulu, if you go to the John, you go to the toilet. And toilet is Lou, so Lulu. They're both words for Lou. Elsa's never heard of Lulu?
Who's never heard of Lulu? If you've never seen Relight My Fire by Take That...
Maybe that might be too old for her, I don't know. Number 7, Mad Honor, as in Madonna.
Someone of... Yeah, if you...
Mad Honor? Are you an aristocrat if you're an honor? No, it's a judge, isn't it? Not an aristocrat, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you're honourable.
That's up to you.
I'll give 1 point for Mad Honor.
So yeah, Mad Honor, 1 point. I've never heard of Lulu from
I know, Benjamin. Who has never heard of Lulu? She
right.
won Eurovision Song Contest back in the day.
Screaming Lord Such.
For what?
Bonkers aristocrat.
Technically, he did have a song out.
Right, okay. Lord Such then. I will allow Lord Such since he had a song out. See, this is the problem.
Number 8, Young Horses. Let's move on. Is Falls.
Elsa knows the song Shout. There you go.
Where? No.
No.
Number 9. Feather Fetish, Bondage, and a Gimp Mask can only be the Kinks.
Who are false?
Shock horror, Ellie.
They're a band.
Shock horror.
The Cults for number 8.
Is that a band?
I don't know.
I'll have to do a search on that.
Good grief, Steve, yes. Alright, and finally, number 10.
Number 10, well-known supermarkets delivery vehicle has to be Van Morrison.
Dear me.
The Colts are a band. I will accept the Colts. Yeah. No, I didn't read it. I know that the Young Male Horses. I didn't know if it was a band. I will accept the Colts.
Lizanne, judgmental people of fetishes. It's not judgmental to call it a kink, I don't think.
No, it's not. It's not judgmental. It's just
A kink.
It's a kink.
Smoking the Bandits for slot machines.
Oh yeah, that fits actually.
There's no smoke without fire. Smoking the Bandits.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
And we'll accept Cults.
Yes, we've already said we'll accept Colts. Oh, but we're watching this now because you're 30 seconds behind us.
Van Halen.
What has a supermarket got to do with Halen?
Right.
Yolanda's kicking herself over the kinks.
Right, let's move on to a round where the questions aren't so ambiguous.
Time to put the final poll up. Oh, is that already up?
It's already up.
It's already up. What have you given me this week? What am I on this one?
You are on evens.
Evens?
Mm.
Really?
Mm.
What have you given me this time then? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm not going to say number 10. I'm just going to put it up on the screen.
Okay. All right then. Here we go. Round number 4. Number 5, busted. For 5. Burnt out slot machines busted. It's got nothing to do with burning, though, is it?
No, it's got nothing to do with burning. He's in charge. He's wearing the trousers, as you said.
I think for number 10, if you put Van, 1 point, but Morrison was the point we wanted there. So Van will get you 1 point, just because we're
that's
nice.
really taking it out.
Just because we're nice.
Dawn Lipscomb. It's not one of our regular commentators, but it made her laugh so much. She definitely wants more rounds like that.
Ooh, you might get lynched for that one. Right. Question number 1. Who killed Cock Robin? Who saw him die? So in Who Killed Cock Robin? Who saw him die? Erotica for 9. Is that a band?
I don't know. I thought it was a Madonna song, but wait. Let me see if Erotica is a band.
Max, of us like the cryptic rounds. Thank you, Martin.
Question number 2. A septennial event happens how often?
Don't forget to vote on that poll. James Bond is losing 38 to 62% of the vote. It's looking like 90s music might be the specialist round for round 3 next week.
What do you reckon?
It's your round.
I'll give you 1 point for Erotica. Then I've never heard of them in my life, but technically they are a band that existed. So I'll give you 1 point for
Mad
Erotica.
Prince for number 7. This is getting a bit ridiculous now. For a bonkers aristocrat. Mad Prince.
No, because that's Mad Prince of Bel-Air.
Is it?
No, it's not.
That's Fresh Prince.
That's Fresh Prince, isn't it?
What the hell are you on about?
I have no idea.
Good grief.
Let me check. I've never heard of Mad Prince either.
Anyway, before we devolve into something completely stupid.
You carry on with the questions while I'm doing this.
Number 3. This one is a multiple choice. Which 2016 film's tagline was "A hero will rise"? Was it Hacksaw Ridge, Legend of Tarzan, Captain America, or Sausage Party? So which 2016 film's tagline was "A hero will rise"? Was it Hacksaw Ridge, Legend of Tarzan, Captain America, or Sausage Party?
Apparently, Mad Prince?
The Mad Prince.
No, it's a song, isn't it? Prince by... I've got Prince, Mad by Prince, but I can't find Mad Prince as an artist. Alex is quickly looking up. We're going to number 4 while he's doing that. Number 4. In 1969, what category was added to the Nobel Prizes?
I'm looking on Google for Mad Prince artist. There's nothing coming up, unfortunately.
There's Mad Prince records, but not artists. Or you've got Prince with a song called Mad.
Mm. Which we weren't looking for any song names. It's only band or musician names for that one.
So, 1969, which category was added to the Nobel Prizes? It didn't happen before 1969.
Pressed the wrong thing there.
If you can hear the noise in the background, it's our next door neighbours. We can hear quite loudly in here now.
All right, moving on. Ooh. This one is a number we're looking for, so we'll give you 2 points if you spot on, 1 point for one either side, and I think we'll do half a point for up to 2 either side.
We put this in because we did mention it in the Cryptic round slightly.
How many Dirty Harry movies did Clint Eastwood star in? So how many Dirty Harry movies did Clint Eastwood star in? I know it says it on the screen there, but we'll give you half a point if you're up to 2 either side. So 2 points spot on, 1.1 either side, half a point for 2 either side. Any more than that, it'll just be too much pity, I think. So we'll leave it at that.
90s music is currently winning with 60% of the vote.
60-40.
Yeah, that's up to 100.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's a nice even 60-40. It's not 41-59 or...
Really?
What?
Let's go on with the next question.
I don't...
Number 6, evens. Nixon and Rhodes are the surnames of which children's TV duo?
Now, Mark thinks that people should know this, but I've never heard of these people.
I think the younger elements might get this one. Got playing tonight?
I don't know. Benjamin's excited for 90s music, so am I. 90s music is my favourite genre of music. Anything up to about 2002, I just lose interest.
Yes, Bertie. Calm down.
All right, moving on. Number 7. Number 7 is the true or false. Debbie Logan's met them. Well done. Hopefully you get it. Number 7, true or false. Carpology is the study of some types of fish. True or false. Carpology is the study of some types of fish. So 50-50. True or false. Fact or fiction. Truth or twaddle. Fact or fallacy.
Debbie Logan's met Dirty Harry.
No, number 6. Nixon and Rhodes.
All right.
You can't meet Dirty Harry. He doesn't really exist.
He'll be back.
That's Die Hard.
I know. It's not Die Hard at all.
I did one of those. It was Bruce Willis said that he's going to stop doing action movies.
Yeah. Let's move on before we go.
Okay, I'll read my joke then.
Oh, sorry. You can do that next.
Number 8.
My one. Which English cartoonist, illustrator, and children's writer is best known for illustrating Roald Dahl's books? I think this is a tricky one. I think you do well if you get this one. I think it's the hardest question in the quiz tonight.
I don't think it's hard at all. Without revealing the answer, for number 8, just type easy or hard. If this number 8 is easy or hard, just to see what Mark says.
I think this is really hard.
So for number 8, easy or hard.
I think this is a really hard question. I do. But there you go.
think...
We argued so much about including this question in.
I've probably read maybe 2 Roald Dahl books and I know this. Easy. Okay.
All right. Calm down now.
They are easy when you know them, Charlie. That is true.
I think you're just saying this just to wind me up. Whether you think it or not, you're just winding me up on this one.
It is working. All right, we're getting the general consensus is it.
All right, calm down. Calm down.
All right. Number 9. This one's another multiple choice one. Number 9. In which country does Le Figaro newspaper appear? Is it France, Mexico, Italy, or Spain? So which country does Le Figaro newspaper appear? France, Mexico, Italy, or Spain?
I just noticed on the comments that people saying easy. She's kept quiet up to now. The amazing Hannah White is watching us. You've seen her music. She went ahead and did a live launch video on screen, live stream, on the day that she broke her wrist. My heart goes out to that lady. My heart goes out even more to her hubby, Kieran, who's been an absolute saint. Please check. We'll Alex, can you get the link for Hannah? We'll get a link up for that. Check out her music. She on the Sound Lounge, they do a Sunday an hour's worth of lockdown, different artists, and please check that out. Absolutely brilliant. I watch it every single week. There's Alex has just put Hannah's link up in there. So after everything you've gone through, Hannah, it's great to see you involved on tonight. Really, really good.
Number 10.
Okay, I'm not going to read it out. I'm just going to say these are the opening lyrics to which song? Oh, I love being wound up. Charlie, if you've ever been to one of my pub quizzes, the whole point of it seems to be that the whole group of them trying to wind me up one way or another.
The weird thing is, whenever I cover his quizzes, I get a really easy time. No one ever messes with me.
I know. It's just me. They just wind me up. But I quite like it, to be honest. Hannah, just re-mention it, Hannah's album is really amazing. Check it out on Spotify and stuff. And then if you like it, just buy it. I think it's a tenner. It means nothing much to you, but it means a lot to the artist because they can't get out there and play.
Bev says you have one of those faces. Yeah, one of those faces.
I'm not sure what that means.
Alex said he met Harry when he was a prince. Ooh. I mean, he's still a... No, is he a prince still? Or is he just retired prince?
He's a retired prince. Well, no, yeah, who knows. Okay, final chance on the marathon question coming up. Right, tonight's phrase is wind up Markgate.
Did we know that number 10 is also an anagram? I dread to think what it is an anagram for, Bertie.
Hannah's giving me all these, right? But no, she is absolutely stunning. I can't say enough about that girl. She's and when you see her on live stream and you get the personality coming across as well, absolutely wonderful. Sorry if I'm rabbiting on about her too much, but I love her to death.
All right, so that's your final chance for the marathon question.
And shall we do 10 seconds on the poll?
Yes, you've got 10 more seconds to get your votes in for the poll. It probably won't change, but we'll see how you go.
No.
So we've got 1 minute to do that poll then.
Okay.
Right. Let us start now on the recap and our final song of the evening.
Which is chosen by both myself and by Stuart Clark-Lewis of the Plume and Bren radio show. It is Straight A's by a band called Suave Martyrs. Great name for a band, isn't it?
Very good.
After a big night out.
It's a bit of rap, it's a bit of vibe. I really like it. Let's see what you think.
Bertie says, we all have one of those phases. It's a characteristic of being a human. Thank you very much, David Attenborough, for your insightful comment.
See the familiar sight of an unknown sofa. Sunbeams through the gap in the block. Illuminated smoke that dries my eyes. Escaping proves difficult without the key, so I
That's a bit creepy, Joe. Don't forget your comments come into us about 15 to 20 seconds after.
Yeah. So we get it out of context half the time.
Yeah. So sometimes you might have to let us know what's creepy.
get to where the key might be because of the man as I wake up.
Also, my joke before you ruined it was Bruce Willis said that he's not going to do any action movies anymore. But you know what they say about old habits.
Better off dead. No, I pretty much instantly
Was it a good joke? Would it have been better just to leave it?
Then at this point I decided I'd have to kick the door down. So I'm kicking away and my rage builds up, but the door itself decides that it won't budge. Then across the room a girl cries out,
Thank you, Michelle. It's very nice of you.
you out. Now I'm walking down the street and all I see is people hanging about miserably. And I'm thinking to myself that all they need is a little touch of ecstasy. So I call them out.
All right.
Up a score, back down the pub, bash on the door. Even though it's shut
You're going to set off the Enterprises.
all over again.
If we're being honest. Okay, so the poll has ended with 62% of the vote. It is 90s music. I'm doing the Friday quiz. Joe, Mark loving Hannah to death. Yeah, and out of context, it is a little bit creepy. Yeah. So Joe said that you loving Hannah to death is a bit creepy. A little kindness, that's what he means. So that's it. With 62% of the vote, Friday's third round special is going to be on 90s music. Very good. 90s music is my favourite.
This is going to be setting the questions then. Oh, don't stand on that one. I really have problems. Steve Bond, I really have problems with that word. As you've noticed when it come out in the quiz.
Oh yeah, the most professional operation you've ever seen, Joe. Yeah, that's why we spell words wrong half the time and people get angry. Okay, we're going to give you a few more seconds for that recap, and we'll move on to the answers.
Should we do alternate answers on this one, or do you want to do it?
I'll do the answers this. You did round 3.
That's me told off, isn't it?
Well, you can't. It's your round. On that hill you must die upon.
Oh, we didn't put the link. Can we try and find the link for Suave Martyrs? Sorry, we didn't put it in. So while he's doing that on Friday, so it's same again on Friday. We just want to try and create something slightly different. Round 1 is going to be different, but will be the same each week. Round 4 is going to be different, but it's going to be the same each week.
Is round 1 going to be the same each week?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember what we said it was going to be.
So that's going to be the same each week. Round 4 is going to be the same each week on a Friday, just to make a bit of difference between the Monday quiz and the Friday quiz. And there's a link to Suave Martyrs if you want to tap into them.
I think the band names may be wronger than our playing slides. No, I do think that was Suave Martyrs. Straight A's.
Yeah.
We might have, I don't know, possibly not. But yeah,
Well, I'll listen to that back again and make sure. If not, we'll play it again next week.
Funny enough, that was actually the song sent to us by them. We didn't even get that on Spotify. That was actually sent to us by the band themselves. So hopefully,
because you can't actually view it on Spotify at the moment. It's quite unique at the moment. Okay.
Oh, Pacific. Okay. You know, us Pacific and specific. It's not.
I can't pronounce either word. That's why I get any questions relating to those two words. I always get given those.
Okay, so off for the answers then. 2 points for all of these, except for number 5, in which case you can have half a point if you are up to 2 away. So number 1, in Who Killed Cock Robin? Who saw him die? It was The Fly.
I saw him die. Said The Fly.
How about Minelli? Amy, it's fine. Don't worry. If you notice anything that is wrong, do let us know. Even if it's not quite right. It always helps us. Number 2, a septennial event happens how often? It is every 7 years, as it is SEP, which is 7. Number 3, which 2016 film's tagline was A Hero Will Rise? Was it Hacksaw Ridge, Legend of Tarzan, Captain America, or Sausage Party? It was, in fact, Sausage Party.
Good to you if you got that right, because I wouldn't have had a clue. And guess whose question that is?
Oh, no answers on screen. I do apologise, guys. My mistake. Put that up for you just in case.
Let's go back to start them.
Do apologise. Number 1 was The Fly. Sorry about that, guys. Number 2 was every 7 years. Thank you, Charlie, for letting us know. Number 3, A Hero Will Rise was the tagline to Sausage Party. And then number 4, in 1969, what category was added to Nobel Prizes? It was the Economics Prize.
Giving me grief all night. I need to put it on the screen properly. All I'm saying.
Number 5, how many Dirty Harry movies did Clint Eastwood star in? Once again, 2 points for spot on, 1 point for one either side, 2 points for half a point for up to 2 either side. They were Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, and The Dead Pool. Bringing you to a total of 5. 5 films. So 2 points for 5, 1 point for 4, 3 or 7 would get you half a point. What?
You can make me. You give me all the hard things to say, and then you make the biggest mess up on the night.
Oh, whatever.
So it's not on screen gate is the word for tonight. Not on screen gate. Yes.
Number 6. Nixon and Rhodes are the surnames of which children's TV duo?
It is Sam and Mark, who were on X Factor or Pop Idol or whatever it was called back in the day when Michelle McManus won. And then they became a BBC TV duo and are all over the place.
I've never heard of them. That was my turn this quiz to say I've never heard of them. Amy said she had a hunch it was Sausage Party, and Martin replied, I had lunch with Sausage Party.
It's going downhill now.
Moving on, we're nearly at the end. We're near the final stretch, guys. Number 7, true or false, carpology is a study of some types of fish. It is false.
Nah, I made it up again.
It is, that, in fact, the study of fruit and seeds. Because, of course, it was. One of the music videos was filmed in the Dragon's Den set. Didn't know that.
Whose music videos?
I would have thought Sam and Mark.
Oh, okay.
Number 8, which English cartoonist, illustrator and writer is best known for illustrating Roald Dahl's books? It is Quentin Blake. Quentin Blake for number 8.
That's one I thought was really hard and everyone else shouted out easy.
Again, it's hard if you don't know it. Score again. For what, Joe? Carpology magazine about carp fishing threw me. Is there really? I have to look that up, actually. Carpology magazine.
But it did say it was the study, so obviously it's botany.
Number 9, in which country does Le Figaro newspaper appear? It appears in France. France for number 9.
Can I do number 10? And finally, number 10, believe it or not, it's Bibbidi Bobbidi Foo.
Oh, dear.
Michelle, don't rub it in.
So don't forget, all these are worth 2 points each. Number 5 was worth 2 points if you got 5. If you were 1 either side, you got 1 point. And if you were 2 either side, you got half a point for 5.
And we've got one extra question to go. Number 1 was the fly.
Was the fly for number 1.
One final question to go. And the 4-letter word was line.
So that makes it linear, decline,
airline, and you're just trying to wind me up. Delineate. You thought I would struggle with that. That is what I've been living with now.
You did struggle.
For 15 weeks on my own.
You do get points for this one, Bertie, yeah. 2
points for this round.
Yeah.
This question.
This question will get you 2 points. So 2 bonus points. So your total score tonight could be out of 82. 82. Some of mine are going to do crackerjack.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's their sort of thing.
What was that? Fridays at 5 to 5? Crackerjack? Don't know how I know that because that was on before I was born, so.
I'm old enough to just remember it.
Okay, guys. Let's pop that back on to our screen there.
So if you do want to help us out, as I say, if you're just normal £2 per person, and you can go in as guests, so you don't have to have an account there. It really does help us. We literally have sod all coming in. I've tried with Universal Credit. They've come back to me after 9 weeks of putting my claim in, essentially telling me I don't qualify. It's just nonsense.
And as we said it last week, of all the places that will open up first due to the laxed opening, pubs will probably be one of the last, and then large events at pubs will be the very, very last thing.
Well, I've been involved with certain behind-the-scenes things going on, and the guidelines for the pubs have been literally designed by Wetherspoons. I shouldn't be saying this, but it's true.
Maybe don't then.
And it will work for the bigger pubs, not the smaller ones. And we're not going to be in there for quite a while, unfortunately.
So yeah, Monday quizzes are not going anywhere. We'll be doing Monday quizzes until such time when we actually get back to work, which will be a few more months, I think. So we will be doing Monday and Friday, as we think that.
Katie, it's 2 points for the word. If you got line, it was 2 points.
Yeah. So as we said, we think that doing it on a Friday might be good because pubs aren't open yet, so you've probably got nowhere to go on a Friday night to meet your friends. So a quiz on Friday might work. So we'll see how that goes.
And we're going to play it slightly differently. This will always stay the same format and the same way we're doing it, which is why we're going to have one specialist round every week in there, and you guys are going to choose it each time.
Yes, Benjamin, the very last places of theatre and music venues.
Don't hold your breath on theatres. They've got such clout you wouldn't believe.
Michelle, is there a way that we're doing a quiz once you're back at work? We are thinking of a way to try and do that. It might be a Patreon only kind of thing, just to see if we can do it.
We're working on ways with the guidelines that I've seen so far that haven't been published yet for various reasons. There are ways that we're trying to adapt ourselves to be able to adapt to the guidelines, but we'll only get involved once the pubs we bring people into the pubs that they need. Initially, the pubs are there's just going to be such demand for the pubs anyway under social distancing that they're not going to need us, so they're not going to pay us to do it. So we know we're going to be a bit behind on that side of things.
Thank you for another top quiz from Paul. Thank you so much for your beers and wine that you sent.
Yeah,
we really
cheers, Paul.
Really do appreciate it.
And cheers to the Inland Boaters.
Thank you so much. It was so nice to get that. We weren't expecting anything on that scale. It was so nice to get. Thank you so much.
No.
Bertie got no. We'll leave that.
No, Bertie. No. I make mistakes, but that's no.
So yeah, once again, our Friday quiz will be the same as Monday, 7:45 p.m. until about 9:30.
Smartinis, are you still about?
Thank you, Michelle. You're very welcome. Thank you, Andrea. Good night to you, Michelle. Quite looking forward to the 90s music round now. I wasn't really... to truth be told, I wasn't up for the Friends one. I thought I might struggle with that one.
No, I thought I could do the Friends round. But 90s is going to be your round completely.
Yeah, we'll have a go on. Joe, for the Dirty Harry, you put 4 films, you get 1 point.
Because you were 1 away.
You were 1 away. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you very much, Martin. We'll see you again either on Friday or next Monday, so thank you very much.
Would you like a cherry?
I'm alright, thank you very much.
I'm going to have a cherry.
Fresh from the garden today. Last year we forgot to pick them and all the birds got them, which is unfortunate. Thank you, Fiona. See you on Friday.
Oh, the Pons Martinis are around. Oh, I'm missing you guys, really am.
Bev will not be singing the lyrics on Friday. Oh, Charlie. Shout out to Charlie's mum, Marjorie, who just come back after a 4-day hospital stay. I hope everything went smoothly and you're back now at home feeling like yourself. Thank you, Joe. I'm glad you popped by too. Thanks for playing. I hope to see you again at another one soon. Thank you, Pauline. How do you say your surname? Lipissa? I don't know. I'm genuinely curious. I don't know.
Lipsa?
Benjamin, always save your cherry.
We knew there'd be one, and we guessed it'd be you.
Thanks for the quiz. Thank you very much, Socks. We'll see you again Monday or Friday. And you're very welcome, Charlie.
Cheers, Charlie.
We did, Paul. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely. I'm enjoying it so much.
Lee Pissay. Okay, thank you very much. I didn't know. I'd never seen that surname before. Of all the surnames you see in a quiz and things like that, I've just never seen it. Thanks for that. Sometimes confusion can be permanent. Yeah, know the feeling, Joe. When it comes to surnames, mine and Mark's are very easy. It's just Stack. It's not interesting.
But weirdly, everyone puts an S on the end of it.
Stacks. Get Stacks a lot.
Yeah, everyone thinks it has an S on the end.
Stock. On my driving licence, the DVLA actually put my name as Layex for some reason. Laex, which is daft. Thank you, Kathy. See you next time.
Hopefully we'll see you on Friday. Next coming up is, again, from last week, is Night Garden by Animal Breakdown. That's the point. Someone's mentioned the marathon. Did you like the marathon question?
I'm glad you enjoyed the marathon being back, Amy. Good.
That's the point. That those of you who are used to us from our pub quizzes and being our regulars at our pub quizzes understand the marathon side.
It's a little bit harder to do on a live quiz, I think. Pale and paste it. I did put the white balance so he looked a little bit more tan this week. Didn't work.
You can't bring it up.
Joe, ciao chaps. I can imagine what the government has planned. Who knows at this point? Paul and Charlie said yes for the marathon. We will make it every week. We'll have that marathon question. I think it's a good idea. Just have something to tick you over with.
Yeah. I don't think the government are knowing what they're doing. For music venues, who have they got in charge of sorting it all out? Accountants. And I'll leave it at that before I get too political.
Bev, enjoy the marathon question. Tactile brains. Cryptic music was tough, but again, testing your brain. Yeah, the thing is, our philosophy when it comes to quizzes is it doesn't matter how well you did in the round. If you enjoyed the round, that's all that matters. Even if you got 2 points and you thought it was fun, or you got 10, you got 20 points and you thought it was fun, that's all that matters to us. We're dropping to 49. If we can get to 40 people, we'll hang up on our Facebook.
Didn't find the what's it, did we?
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
What one doing in?
We'll do it Friday. Worst score for 15 weeks for Steve. Oh, sorry,
dear.
Steve.
Oh, we haven't put that on.
Ah,
Alex.
I am so sorry.
Dare you?
I'm so sorry.
No, let's go to that. And let's put them in order.
We'll do a minute before we put them in order because it's my silly mistake. Let's put our score screen. Come on. There we go.
We're slipping on this one.
I know. I do apologise, guys.
I bet Benjamin loved the marathon.
40 seconds and I'll put the scores in order. Sorry, I forgot you guys. Oh, Retrograde has only got 12 points. That's a shame. Idiots. Do your job. Yeah, exactly, Benjamin. I'm so sorry. The score sheet, I'll put it back on for you, Joe. Worst round to date for Sharon Rogers. Do apologise, Mum.
Which was the worst round? Sharon.
I'm sorry, Bev. Sort it out. Pull your finger out. There we go.
Yeah. See, I get all the grief, but it's you.
That weird noise.
Yeah.
It's my timer bell.
All right.
After all that. All right, let's put the scores in order then. Let's see who won tonight. Wow, we have a 4-way tie. Wizard Harry, Wilmot's Isolated Wonders, Charlie and the Lockdown Factory, and Bev's Brainiacs all have 78.
And Indo Boards is slightly behind with 76.5 in fifth.
Oh, round 3 wasn't your favourite round. Okay, fair enough. Charlie, were you wondering what the noise was as well? Because I couldn't remember what it was. Every time it happened, we were just sort of looking like, what
is
was
it?
that?
Right, okay.
It's my timer.
It dings when you
Yeah,
finish.
I can't really show you very closely, but I have a little device that I use to...
Can you raise it enough?
I can't... I'll leave it. I have a little device that I use to move our screens on.
It's got a lot of little buttons on it.
Yeah, so basically when we do things like that, getting that on like that, doing the live thing
Well,
like that.
if I do this, that'll work. And then I can put it up there. So if I add that to it, the live stream now. Another picture?
I think you would just show the screen, I think. Just hold it up, I guess.
Yeah, I can't put a picture on for some reason.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No one really cares. Yeah, we've got a few people actually requested 90s music as a category, which is kind of a nice coincidence.
So it's like that.
Yeah, that's basically I have a little box, a lot of buttons on, which I control our live stream, and that was what the noise was, and I couldn't figure it out. Woohoo! Second last week, and this week we got equal first for Charlie Grant. Fantastic stuff.
And thank you to all those people who've just given you £2. There's a lot of £2 coming in, which is lovely.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much, guys.
You know,
As I said before,
£2 just makes a difference. It really does make a difference. If you can give us more, that's great. But just to give us £2, it just works for us. It really does.
yeah, we really, really appreciate it. Honestly, it almost sounds a bit like an empty sort of thing, but we really, honestly, really do. Scroll lower for Crafty Craig, of course we can, Craig. Let's have a look now. We've got Fleet Fighters, number 68, Expendables and Isolators. University Challenge from Bristol got 67. Our Unicorn friends got 66, as well as number 32, The Wise Monkeys, Risky Quizness, and Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks. Inquisition 65, Aloe Angels 64, The Hateful 8. What came first round? That's a nice idea.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Like a 50-50, yeah.
We might do that next week, Peter.
I actually had that idea for around years ago. What came first, the tube tunnel or the tube train, things like that. Obviously, chicken and egg isn't going to really work. Have a quick look down. So, we've got a lot of teams out at the bottom that haven't put their scores fully in, which is understandable. The team that have all the scores in was Pauline No Mates in London with 44.
I'm guessing she's playing on her own.
Pauline No Mates probably by herself, which is a respectable score for one person. Nothing wrong with that. Keep scrolling, Craig. We've got LA Ladies from Littlehampton said 90s indie music. Well, we'll see how we go for next for on Friday. Dingbats. Something we get asked a lot, and we are working on a Dingbats round.
Yeah, and no, what's no,
I'll leave it there. Crafty Craig last. Oh well.
Again, this is another band that you absolutely loved when we played it originally. This is Strange to Call by JCK. I've got a challenge coming with that band. It's going to be quite fun.
Joe, I think you're talking about donations. We're not forcing anyone to donate. If you are hard for money, then we totally understand. You know, this is a bit of entertainment. But again, the money does help. £1, £2 does actually help us, and we get such nice donations from people. It really is humbling. It is really nice. But again, we will never force you to. We're never going to make this a quiz you have to pay for. So even just sharing it on your Facebook really helps us as well.
Yeah, that helps us as getting new people to join us helps us as much as if you're in our situation where you've got no money, then we completely understand that. We've said this from the very first week onwards. If you're in our situation, we don't expect anything. We really don't.
I've just replied to your comment there, Joe, with our quiz sheet. Just get yourself on there. If you can't, you can always come back later on and do it. The quiz sheet will always stay up permanently, so you can always add your scores in.
And you've got about a week to put it. We close it down the week just before we do the next quiz.
Yes, you've always got time to put your scores in.
Cheers, Benjamin.
All right, we're down to 30 people, so I think that's as good a time as any to love you and leave you. We will see you on Friday, same time, 7:45 p.m, and that will be our new Friday quiz.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.